what would a show on French wines be without one of my accurate maps of France? Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Keith Wallace.
And I'm Maria Valletta. And today, it's a good thing you drew that map, Keith, because we are talking about a region in France called Sancerre.
Well, let me show you where this is. This is the Loire Valley right here, and the city of Sancerre right there at the end.
Now, here's the thing about European wines. They tend to typically label them by the region and not by the grape.
That's absolutely correct. And if you're wondering, what's grown in Sancerre is Sauvignon Blanc. Sancerre is such a great safety wine. If you're in a restaurant and you're overwhelmed by that wine list, look for the Sancerre. It's really, really a great choice.
Yes, you can't go wrong with ordering that wine. And the great thing about this wine, and I can't wait to stick my nose in this, it was one of the very first wines that I fell in love with.
Really?
Yes, and it was in the springtime. So for me, it's evocative of spring and warm weather coming.
Honestly, I just think you just guaranteed that every boy listening to this is actually going to go buy a bottle of Sancerre.
For me, I hope.
Yeah, of course. Who else?
But the food friendliness of this wine is what I love, too.
Yeah, actually, let me put my Maria cap on for a second. It's a little tight, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's, grilled fennel, fresh goat cheese. I bet you would love that.
I like that combination, especially a good chèvre from the same region as the Sancerre. Oh, yeah. But, the lemon flavors in this really bring out those grassy notes in the cheese.
Yeah. And that's specifically like the nice chalky quality to this, minerality. I would say, to the point of being silly, but mineralicious. It's really really
like walking through that Zen stone garden, that stoniness you get in the heart of this. These are very versatile wines, and that's what Keith found in his picks today.
Thank you, Maria. Now, for my first pick today, I have the Domaine de la Perrier. Now, this is a really great, widely available Sancerre. It's around $17, actually a little less. Light, floral, very pleasant, very pretty. For my second pick today, we have the Chatelaine Sancerre from the 05 vintage. Now, this is around $20, and it's being produced from this old family. They've been producing wines for 10 or 11 generations. For the flavors here, you can get a lot of chalky notes on the nose, but on the palate, it's very austere with these wonderful peach flavors. Exactly what I would expect a Sancerre to be. Now, for my third pick, we have the Chateau du Nuzet from the 05 vintage as well. This is going to be around $27, and it is fleshy, rich, ripe, very complex with this underlying current of incredibly exotic fruit flavors. Beautiful. And I give this between 5 and 10 years.
Now remember, when you see the word Sancerre on the label, think Sauvignon Blanc, because it's not going to say it on the bottle anywhere that it's actually from those grapes.
That's true. And to recap, Sancerre is a place in France, not a grape. And it's also incredibly, incredibly food-friendly.
Which is why it's a great safe bet wine.
That is true. Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. Don't drink any boring wines.
That's right. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you have any comments or questions about anything you've seen on the show, please email us at uncorked@philly.com.